Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to talk about mental health. Tip number 1, always make sure that you seek professional help. You can do this by visiting your GP. They can offer you services and refer you to the relevant people in order to help you, whether it be cognitive behavioural therapy or even a charity, especially one called Mind. I'll link this in the description below so that you can find some more information about where you can visit the closest charity centre to you. Things like cognitive behavioural therapy is like talking therapy, but you're talking to an individual who doesn't even know you. So this may be easier for you to tell them how you feel about family, about friends, whatever's bothering you or whatever's on your mind, because they're not there to judge. They are there to provide a professional service, support you at your best interest. Tip number 2, make sure you have plenty of friends and family around you. They can understand or try to understand how you feel. They can offer you support. Socializing is very important in the way that it gets you outside, it gets you involved, it gets you distracted. If you're sat at home restricted by pain or movement, then this can really affect your mental well-being. I remember my sister telling me, "Devil makes work for idle hands." This basically means that if you're thinking about things, overthinking about things, you create issues that are not even there. This can get you wound up, this can get you frustrated, and can bring your mental health down. So try and avoid doing this by keeping yourself distracted. That leads me on to point number 3. Now try and think about the hobbies you've had in the past or any things you enjoy the most doing. This can be very important to think about the ways in which you can distract yourself. Think about the creative things that you can do, or if you're not even creative, think about things like reading or being involved with social groups. There is an app called Meetup, and this is really useful if you don't have a big family or you don't really feel as if you've got many friends around you who you feel that can support you. Meetup is a great way in order to meet new people. There are different age ranges of groups that you can be involved in, whether it's creative, socialising, walking, reading. Try and wake up to music. Put a radio on as your alarm clock. This can really encourage good feelings to start off in the day. Find a playlist, create one, and use these when you're starting to feel down. Why don't you try learning a new language, maybe working for your local charity? It makes you feel good and that you've given back to the community. How about watching some TV shows on Netflix, or look in your TV guide, find out what kind of films are on, or any shows that you may find interesting. There are a lot of good films on at the moment, especially around Christmas time. Tip number 4, make sure that you're involving in exercise. Even if it's just walking around the park, if you're limited in the amount of exercise you can do, then start off gradually, start off slow, but only by your doctor's advice. Try and be involved in social activities, which again is being active. It can be anything from pedaling a bike, sitting at home, doing a few chores. I don't mean running on a treadmill for hours a day and setting crazy targets. Make sure they are realistic. If you're thinking about maybe running a marathon in a few months' time, make sure you're not overdoing it. You're not overtraining, you're not causing yourself any distress. Any goals, even if it's just getting out of bed for a certain time in the morning, I don't want you to overdo it, just like I have done in the past. It sends you back a couple of steps. Tip number 5, don't be afraid to tell anyone about how you're feeling. Speak up. It's been in a lot of campaigns recently that you should be able to speak up about how you feel. Don't be afraid anymore. If you see someone who doesn't seem happy, upset, try and go up to that person and ask them how they are. That can improve their mood so much, and it shows you care. Ask them if they want to talk about it. If they don't, then that's fine. If your friends and families invite you to a social event, do your best to try and be there. This is another way to distract yourself. If they notice that you're not feeling great, then they may ask you how you are. That's their way of showing that they care. Use that opportunity to tell them how you feel. They could even offer you support. They could give you some ideas on what to do in order to help. Tip number 6, surround yourself with good people. Your friends you can count on one hand. And I've learned this over the few years, who stuck by me and who haven't really given me a chance to explain why I haven't been able to come to some events, why I haven't been feeling good. They think I'm just being awkward. You will find out who's there for you. Tip number 7, pets. I love a pet. I would love to have one. Unfortunately, I can't. So what I do is I get involved with other people's pets. Dog sitting, cat sitting, anything that comes available. I'm always jumping to the opportunity. They can really be a great distraction. Taking them for a walk, taking them for a run in a park, even running around the house. It's a brilliant way of bringing up your mood. Tip number 8, think about the positive things that's happened in your day. Just find a notebook, put it by your bed and write down a few things that have made you happy. What are you looking forward to? And 3 things that make you lucky in life. This can bring up your mood, make you think about the positive things, and in time, this will become natural to you. At my lowest point, I found that this happiness planner really helped me log all my feelings, emotions, what was going to happen that day, what I was looking forward to, and the 3 things that made me feel good about myself. Each page starts off with a quote. It then goes on to today I'm excited about, main focuses, schedule for the day, to-do list, good things about today, meals, exercise that you've done, what I hope for tomorrow, and some notes as well that you can put down. I will link this book in the description below. Thank you for watching my video, and be sure to subscribe to not miss out on any new videos I bring out. Please leave any comments below and put a thumbs up if you like this video. Bye!